Oni 3. Weapon Creation. I became 2 years old. To be an adult and acceptable... to be an adult and accepted to be able to go out to hunt is from 4 years old. The human will be surprised if the adulthood is at 4 years old, but it was enough when thinking about the speed of the goblin's growth. Rather, when seeing from the goblin who has the lifespan of 10 years, it might be slow, oppositely. The goblin's lifespan is 10 years in this world. When I convert it to the Earth's years, it's about 11. Even if it can live long, it's about 13 years. That's the grace period given to the goblins. They must evolve before their lifespan comes to an end. In order for the goblins to evolve, they must raise to level 10. Moreover, it doesn't mean that they will evolve into the hobgoblins because of that. When the goblins become level 10, it's possible to evolve into any of the 3 kinds of goblin fighter, goblin ranger, and goblin shaman. It becomes a choice of which to evolve, but it seems that the further evolution is fixed by the status at that time. Strong in close combat, the most basic and faithful fighter. The quickness is high, dexterous fingers and assistance-oriented ranger. Strong magic type and can handle magic shaman. Isn't that like oxymoronic? Goblin shaman. The most popular one is the fighter. Rather than saying the shaman is unpopular, the number is little because there's a lot of goblins who don't have the aptitude. And the ranger is unpopular. It can't endure the hunting, and it's said that the goblin's further evolution is the one that takes part in the domestic affair of the village in the future. Actually, I don't think that the ranger is inferior to the fighter and ranger. However, I think that it's unpopular because it's for experts by all means when compared to the other 2 easy-to-understand kinds. Through the further evolution of these kinds of evolution, raised to level 10 again, and finally, it's possible to evolve into the hobgoblin. If it evolves into the hobgoblin, there's no need to worry about the lifespan anymore. I hear that it can live roughly the same length as the human. But then, the hobgoblin who dies before reaching the lifespan in this severe environment is quite a lot. Even if it evolves, it doesn't mean that the fight called living ended there. There's a lot of goblins of the same age as me. Even though they are children, there's no time to let them to play, and when they become able to work to some extent, they will help their family. In my case, it was field work. Even in this village in the mountain range, when the sunlight is weak, there are plants that grow up more or less. They raise the vegetables with strong vitality. This was severe for a child's body because it's a considerable heavy labor. First of all, the soil must be managed so that it doesn't freeze. Because the soil freezes at once if it's neglected, it's necessary to warm it regularly. The fire is applied to the exclusive farming tool, and plow the soil little by little while making sure the root of the crops is not damaged. It needs power, and it needs the nerve to do the delicate work. And there are a lot of works of harvest, sowing seeds, normal plowing, etc. Because the grown crops are of the species of monster, when the harvest time is mistaken, we might be eaten oppositely, so it's necessary to check it carefully. They're growing monster crops. It was quite a heavy labor. Thanks to that, my physical strength rose, and I acquired some skills. Such a field work marks the end, based easily on a certain day. Start is when the meat captured by hunting went up to the dining table. It was the time when I wished that I won a knife in my mind to cut the hard meat. A flash burst in the narrow house, and at the next moment a knife was gripped in my hand. Although it was something more shabby than the one I imagined, it was certainly a knife. Dad took up the knife from the hand of the dumbfounded me, and he went out of the house. Dad, who returned after a while, brought the village elder along. The village elder, as its name, is the one who lives the longest in the village. It was one of the very few goblins who had reached the age that it was able to call aged, and the elder handed something over to me. It's an appraisal stone. The magic tool of the skill called appraisal dwells in it. That's the only one that's in the village. If someone uses the appraisal stone, it's said that the person can understand his own skills. I confirm my status with the appraisal stone as told to me. Goblin level 1, name Razraz. Status, HP 69 out of 69, green, MP 4 out of 35, blue, SP 66 out of 66, yellow. Wait, I don't read the green and blue parts. Yeah. It's been a while since I've done this. 66 out of 66 yellow, 51 out of 66 red. Average offensive ability 68, average defensive ability 66, average magic ability 33, average resistance ability 31, average speed ability 65. Skill, magic perception level 2, magic manipulation level 1, SP recovery speed level 3, SP consumption down level 6, concentration level 3, prayer level 8, blunt resistance level 2, wind resistance level 1, ice resistance level 6, enhanced vision level 7, enhanced hearing level 6, enhanced smell level 4, enhanced taste level 2, enhanced touch level 3, life level 9, magic amount level 4, agility level 7, endurance level 7, powerful level 7, sturdy level 8, magician level 3, protection level 2, dash level 7, weapon creation level 1, and %I equals W. The one that strikes on is the weapon creation skill. When I reported to the elder, I was told to examine the skill with appraisal. Weapon creation. Create weapon by consuming MP. The quality of the created weapon depends on the skill level and the consumption of MP. It's this skill without a doubt. The knife just now was created by this skill's ability. After that, I became in charge of making weapons by making full use of this skill. Only simple weapons and armors can be made in the goblin's village. It's because there were neither proper equipment nor materials. At first, I could only make useless ones. This is because my MP is low and the skill level is also low. But the skill level rises gradually while using it continuously. The amount of my MP also increases, and the MP recovery speed was acquired. There was a limit on the weapons that can be created by the weapon creation skill. First of all, I can't create it if I can't reorganize the thing as a weapon. Although I can almost create edged tools when it's the blunt weapons, sometimes I can't create it. Armors can't be created. Somehow only the shield seems to be an exception because I can create it. Machines can't be created. Even the guns can't be created. In other words, I can only create primitive swords and spears. But still, it's useful in the goblin's village that doesn't have any proper weapons, and I created weapons as long as my MP lasts. Oh shit, he just fucking boosted them. Just way high. Maybe someday in the future he can make guns if he gets a shitload of MP. I don't know. That's neat though. Yeah, because he's... I don't know, do the reincarnated people actually get, like, an immediate boost to their skills? Or is it just that since he's had full consciousness, like, immediately he's had a bit of a head start? Because Kumo's got hers from a head start, is all it was. Because she was immediately fully conscious and had full use of her body as a spider... Because baby spiders just, they just jump on it, and she was surrounded by monsters she could kill. She leveled very quickly, but yeah, like as we saw with what's the vampire girl's name? I don't remember her name. Sophia? Yeah, she's like what, 1 or 2, and Kumo is about to start apotheosis, which means she's about to become a god in about 1 or 2 years. So that's pretty intense. Yeah. Because she power leveled, basically, is what she did. I don't know, like, and she also attained skills that let her gain experience faster as well. I don't remember entirely how, but that totally happened. Well, yeah, whatever. What I was asking was if they're actually inborn with something that helps them level, or just because they have a sort of cognitive head start. Probably that one. And they already have an understanding of how games should work because of their previous life knowledge, and they understand how closely this world is to a game, so they kind of know how to work the systems, Because everybody does that when they play a game. Yeah. I don't know.